Oh, hey Ignite, how are you? How are you feeling this week? This week I have feelings of anticipation. I know, that is a big word, right? Anticipation means when you're expecting something to happen. I've been doing some planting this week. I've planted some seeds in this flower pot and I'm anticipating that they're going to grow. Maybe into something beautiful or maybe even into something that I can eat. I wonder if you have ever felt anticipation before. Maybe if you know someone that's had a baby and you've been anticipating that the baby's going to be born soon. Or you might have felt anticipation on Christmas Eve when you're anticipating that Father Christmas is going to come. Well, this week in our church is a great week of anticipation. Today marks the start of Easter week, or sometimes the grown-ups call it Holy Week. It's the week that we celebrate Jesus' death and his resurrection on the cross. And it all starts today, on Palm Sunday. Now on Palm Sunday, thousands of years ago, Jesus rode into Jerusalem on a donkey, whilst people around him were shouting Hosanna and hooray, because they were anticipating that he was going to do something amazing. Here's how the story goes. Here is the story of Palm Sunday. Jesus was walking to a big city called Jerusalem. He told two of his friends, "Please go to the village over there and get me a donkey." You will see a young donkey tied up just near a gate. Untie it and bring it to me. But what if someone asks what we're doing? They said. Just tell them that I need to borrow that donkey. Said Jesus. So the men went to find it. They put coats over the donkeys over the donkey's back to make it more comfortable for Jesus to sit on. Jesus rode the donkey all the way to Jerusalem. People cheered and laid their coats on the ground to make a carpet. They shouted, Hosanna! They cut branches from the palm trees at the side of the road and waved them in the air as the procession passed, shouting, Hosanna! Hooray for Jesus, everyone said. Hooray for Jesus, the special king that God has promised for us. Hosanna! Thanks for your help, Kids Church. Well done. So the people who were shouting Hosanna and hooray on the streets were anticipating that Jesus was going to do something really cool. Maybe they anticipated that he was going to turn water into wine, like he did at that wedding. Or maybe they anticipated that he was going to heal a sick person again. Or maybe they anticipated that Jesus was going to be the person who saved the Jews from the mean Romans who were in charge of the lands at the time. Well, what they didn't anticipate is that what Jesus was going to do was way cooler than anything they could have ever imagined. Because God's plan was greater than theirs. On Good Friday, Jesus showed us just how much he loved us by taking the blame for all the wrong choices we have made and dying on the cross. And then on Easter Sunday, Jesus rose from the grave to teach us that we have a place in heaven with God for eternity. That means forever. What this story has taught me is that I can anticipate that God always has a plan, no matter what's happening in the world. But what I shouldn't anticipate is just what that plan is going to be, because it's always going to be cooler than anything that I could anticipate.